Hi, I'm Ben Armstrong. Welcome to this edition of Clayton Update. We start with some of the biggest news to hit Clayton in years. A $1.8 billion, that's billion with a B, investment in what could be the largest pharmaceutical project in the world. Novo Nordisk, the leading manufacturer of diabetes drugs, said they looked all over the country trying to decide where to build their first insulin manufacturing plant in the U.S. After a long search, they said it became absolutely clear Clayton was the best place for them to call home. Their new 200,000 square foot facility off Gordon Road will bring nearly 700 new full-time jobs with a median income of $68,000 a year. The project will take 5 years to build, and that will mean jobs for almost 2,000 construction workers. This is one of the largest economic investments in the state, and it's right here in Clayton. Town of Clayton Mayor Jody McLeod couldn't be prouder of how town staff helped pave the way for this incredible Novo Nordisk expansion and investment.
Clayton and Johnson County are the place to be for industrial development and growth, expansion. It says that we have a government that's progressive, that we have strategic planning when it comes to natural resources like water for the next 25 or 30 years. It says that we have a phenomenal workforce here in Clayton that are well educated and ready to go to work.
Johnson County and North Carolina have proved themselves. Clayton has proved themselves. And as a result of the talent that we already have here in North Carolina, it has been decided by Novo Nordisk to create an additional 700 new jobs coming to Johnson County and coming to North Carolina.
Novo Nordisk is based in Denmark but has been in Clayton since 1996, packaging their diabetes drugs. They've been a major corporate contributor to the community, and we hope they continue to grow. Clayton also made national news this week when TV stations and even People magazine picked up on a story about a sweet little deaf and blind poodle. Town of Clayton Animal Control Officer Angela Lee, with the help of some other animal control officers in Massachusetts, helped orchestrate the safe return of Coco, a frail 16-year-old, arthritic, blind and deaf white miniature poodle. It took hours of work on their own personal time to locate the owners in Concord, NC, and coordinate the help of Pilots and Paws, a nonprofit animal transport group made up of volunteer pilots who use their own airplanes to get Coco home to her family in North Carolina. This heartwarming and miraculous story was an internet sensation. The Associated Press circulated the story across the U.S., and People magazine covered the story too. The town of Clayton is proud to have such a dedicated animal lover on staff. You know it's the end of the summer when Labor Day comes. On Monday, September 7th, Town of Clayton offices, utilities and billing, Hokut Ellington Memorial Library, and the Clayton Community Center will be closed. Garbage recycling and yard waste pickup will be delayed by 1 day for the entire week following Labor Day. That means Monday's route will be collected on Tuesday, Tuesday's route will be collected on Wednesday, Wednesday's route runs Thursday, Thursday moves to Friday, and Friday's garbage and recycling will be picked up on Saturday. Labor Day pays tribute to the contributions and achievements of American workers, so we hope you get to enjoy the day off like town employees. This is the last weekend to vote for your favorite sculpture in the People's Choice Award. 9 sculptures make up the 2015 through 2016 Clayton Downtown Sculpture Trail, and you can find them all over town. Monday at midnight is the last time to vote for the artist that will win the $1,000 People's Choice Prize. The artists are from right here in Clayton, but also come to us from all over the country. You can learn more about each unique piece and vote online at townofclaytonnc.org. You can also vote by paper ballot at 3 different locations around town: the Clayton Center Lobby, Hokut Ellington Memorial Library, and the Clayton Community Center, or you can vote on our Facebook page at Town of Clayton NC. Again, voting ends at midnight on September 7th, so get to picking your favorite. Can you believe we are only 2 weeks away from by far the biggest event in the town of Clayton? Yes, that's right. The Clayton Chamber of Commerce Harvest and Music Festival is set to bring 5 days of fun from September 16th through 20th. Nearly 20,000 people fill downtown for this annual weekend of music, vendors, food, rides, performances, and so much more for the entire family. There's the ever-popular Clayton Idol for talented locals ages 5 to 25. Come out and let's cheer them on. After all, former Clayton Idol Scotty McCreery made it all the way. Our Town Square concert series highlights Thursday night with the band Walrus. Zaxby's Movie Night offers free movies for the kids, But of course, it's that Saturday parade of vendors and displays all along Main Street that brings out the throngs. Great food, free giveaways, amusements, classic cars, food, and fun. Again, that's September 16th through the 20th. Looking for a good read? Need to stock up your home library? Then you won't want to miss the Fall Friends of the Library book sale next week, Friday, September 11th. Head to Hokut Ellington Memorial Library from 4 to 7 p.m. and you can get first pick of thousands of bestsellers, children's books, encyclopedias, or romance novels. You can go home with a giant paper grocery bag full of books for just $25. Then on Saturday from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m., a giant bag of books is just $15. And on Monday, September 14th from 4 to 7, the price goes down to just $10 for a whole bag of books. All the proceeds benefit the Friends of the Library, a nonprofit that supports the library. The Clayton Library then applies to use those funds to bring you better programming, new books, and improvements at your hometown library. Again, the dates for this year's sale are Friday, September 11th, Saturday the 12th, and Monday the 14th right in downtown. It's time to get your tickets for the 6 amazing performances in this season's Palladian series at the Clayton Center. Our historic restored auditorium is right next to Town Hall and is offering everything from classical takes on bluegrass to Grammy Award-winning gospel. The season kicks off with the Annie Moses Band on Saturday, October 24th. On November 7th, gifted jazz guitarists Frank Vignola and Vinnie Raniolo take the stage. They have extraordinary fingers and antics. Surprise your Valentine with a February 13th concert by Frank D'Ambrosio, the world's longest-running regional phantom in the Phantom of the Opera. This talented tenor will serenade you and your sweetheart with your favorite Broadway tunes. Leroy Parnell brings country music to Clayton on March 12th. Parnell has recorded 8 studio albums, charted more than 20 singles on the Billboard charts, and has been honored with numerous Grammy Award nominations. The season also includes Mike Ferris, fresh off a 2015 Grammy win for the Best Roots Gospel Album. He's steeped in influences of rock and roll, New Orleans swagger, and vintage Memphis soul. And our Christmas show, December 12th, well, it brings some amazing opera stars, but with a twist.
With a rope and a saddle and a ranch full of cattle, how rich can a feller be? Fortune's marvelous day, we found the Ponderosa name.
Catch all 6 Saturday season performances. Returning season ticket holders can recapture the best seats in the house by grabbing their tickets right now. You can purchase new season tickets now. Believe it or not, it's just $135 for 6 incredible shows. Tickets to individual shows go on sale next week on September 9th. Head to theclaytoncenter.com now or call the box office at 919-553-1737. Storytime is back and running at the Clayton Library. Join us every Wednesday at 10 o'clock a.m. for free stories, crafts, and special guests for preschool-aged children. On September 9th, bring your teddy bear for Hug a Teddy Bear Day. On the 16th, it's all about rocks, reading rocks. On Wednesday, the 23rd, we'll learn the buzz about bees. And on September 30th, our theme is Mind Your Manners. Also be sure to check out our new story hour on Select Tuesdays from 4:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. for kindergarten to 5th grade students. On Tuesday, September 8th, it's Grandparents' Day, where we'll be making cards for our grannies and grandpas. Then on September 22nd, we'll be painting rocks and showing how much reading rocks. Hope to see you at these free Clayton Library programs. Parks and Recreation is offering some great programs this fall. Registration for youth basketball is underway for Clayton residents. Girls ages 7 to 15 and boys ages 7 to 15 can register for the season for just $25. The season runs from mid-November to the end of February. You'll play at the Clayton Community Center, Cooper Elementary, Riverwood Middle, and Clayton Middle. There are usually 2 practices or 2 games per week, 1 weeknight and Saturday. Open registration begins September 15th. Get your homeschooler back to nature. Children's 5 to 8 will enjoy this 6-week outdoor adventure beginning September 14th. For details, prices, and schedule information for any of these great programs, call Town of Clayton Parks and Recreation at 919-553-1550 and look out for the Fall-Winter Parks and Recreation brochure coming out at the end of the month. And our popular How Do I computer class begins on September 25th from 9 to 11 a.m. and meets weekly until November 13th, and it's just $50 for residents and members and $65 for non-residents. We'll talk about how to buy a new computer and personal software needs, security concerns, internet, email, search engines, social media, introduction to word processing, and spreadsheet programs, and finally, how to file all your documents and photos. Still haven't figured out where your child will be going after school? We still have room for your children to join us at the Clayton Community Center for our after-school program. Grades K-5, games, crafts, homework help, garden days, and more. Join the Clayton Community Center for a school year full of fun. The after-school program is open every day of the Johnston County Public School traditional calendar from school dismissal until 6:30 p.m. Transportation is provided from West Clayton Elementary and Cooper Elementary. Space is limited to 13 students from Cooper, so register early to secure your child's spot. Children must be picked up by 6:30. $25 registration fee, $110 per month for residents, or $137 per month for non-residents. For more information, call 919-553-1550. You can check out the new fall brochure of programs and classes online right now at townofclayton.org, or pick up the new brochure at the Community Center, Clayton Library, the Town Hall in the Clayton Center. That's all for this edition of Clayton Update. Be sure to stay in touch by checking out our website, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter at Town of Clayton, and watch us on YouTube at Town of Clayton NC. See you next week.